I was dying, but then this place saved me.
We gotta get to the OR. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Am I going to die?
I want to make sure that doesn't happen, okay?
You're good doctors. You're fighting for your patients.
We're gonna figure this out together.
New Chicago Med returns Wednesday and stream all episodes on Peacock.
Later, Jimmy Fallon welcomes Ana de Armas, NBC Tonight.
On our broadcast tonight, the Wisconsin legislature is back in session. We'll hear from lawmakers on what the next year will bring.
Plus, housing help is needed. We'll hear about converting a Rhinelander hotel into apartments.
And a family effort in Eagle River that brought back some delicious baked goods. Your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jessica Jukic. Today was Inauguration Day at the Wisconsin Capitol, beginning a new legislative session.
And like the last 4 years, it's split government, with a Democrat in the governor's mansion and Republicans controlling both chambers. News Watch 12's Kyle Pazorski has more from Madison.
The rotunda was packed Tuesday with Governor Tony Evers being sworn in for his second four-year term.
As jazzed as I am today, I'm also humbled. I'm standing here as a born and raised Wisconsinite who grew up as a scrawny kid with glasses, raising Cain in Plymouth, who, as I was painting fences in Sheboygan County, wouldn't have predicted that this is where I'd end up.
He says finding common ground with Republicans is needed and is what Wisconsinites chose for in the November election.
Given the opportunity to retreat into division and doubt, Wisconsin chose a future of unity and faith. Given the opportunity to further enable cynicism and hate, Wisconsinites chose kindness, and they chose hope instead.
Join him in the fight to find that middle ground will be new Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez, who takes over the number 2 position after Mandela Barnes decided to run for a United States Senate seat.
This is an immense responsibility, and I know I have big shoes to fill. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Barnes, for your leadership and your service.
Following the governor's inauguration ceremony, the Assembly and Senate held ceremonies of their own. Among the Assembly were Representatives Callahan, Snyder, Spiros, and Shanklin. Rhinelander Assemblyman Rob Swearingen spoke with us prior to the inauguration on finding common ground with the governor.
A veto-proof majority sounds pretty attractive when you run into brick wall time after time with the governor, where you think some of these bills should certainly have passed.
Republicans are 2 votes shy of a supermajority in the Assembly. Finally, in the Senate chamber, Central Wisconsin business owner Corey Tomchek was sworn in, being the only member of the Senate who has never served in either house. That chamber also remains in control of the Republicans. With split power in Madison, some top Republicans have expressed willingness on working with Evers. This will be a major shift from the last 4 years, which saw hundreds of vetoes from Evers and hundreds of Evers appointees not confirmed by the Republicans. Reporting in Madison, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
State Senator Mary Felskowski confirmed in an interview today with Kyle that she was the anonymous legislator who voted to hold up funding for the Pelican River Forest. Felskowski, a Republican from Tomahawk, commented on the decision just minutes before Democrat Governor Tony Evers was sworn in for his second 4-year term. The Conservation Fund had planned to receive easements on the 70,000-acre forest in the eastern part of Oneida County, which the DNR approved in November. During Tuesday's interview with Kyle, Felskowski said, quote, "I'm going to be real honest. I voted to hold it up," end quote. Newswatch 12 will continue to cover this story as we learn more.
Well, we saw a little bit of everything today. Some rain, some snow.
And freezing rain and sleet, and we're not done with that yet.
I was going to say, what's coming up next? Hopefully snow.
The temperature is hanging out near 30 out there now, and there is more snow in the forecast. Look at the radar outside now. There is some snow across our region. There's a break in the action through much of our area now, but more snow is building back by Eau Claire. That will spread north and east this evening, so we're in for more rounds of snow before sunrise tomorrow and off and on throughout the day tomorrow, and not ending until really Thursday afternoon. And here's this much larger system across the Great Lakes and Midwest. See it spinning right there. It's moving really slowly this way. So we have about 48 hours of this to go with scattered rain showers, sleet, freezing rain, and snow. Mostly snow now as the atmosphere is cooling off just a bit after all that freezing rain across the area today. When it's all said and done, we're talking about a pretty good widespread snowfall here of at least 1 to 3 inches and maybe a bit more than that north and west of Rhinelander into tonight through tomorrow into Thursday afternoon. So our forecast then going forward, though, includes a winter weather advisory through tonight through tomorrow. This is your tax dollars saying, hey, take it easy out there. The roads are a bit slippery out there tonight. So our forecast in this evening, we're talking about mostly cloudy skies, some freezing rain, sleet, and some snow with low temperatures down near 29. Your full forecast is coming up. Jessica?
A crash happened today on Highway 8 in the town of Woodboro. The two-car collision happened around 2 p.m. near Wolf Lake Road. It's believed that one of the vehicles lost control on the slippery roads and collided with another, sending both vehicles down the hill next to the road shoulder. No injuries were reported as a result of the accident.
A robber was shot this morning in Marathon County by the man he was trying to rob. That's according to the sheriff's office. Police say the suspect followed a 79-year-old man home from a local establishment. The suspect then assaulted and stabbed the man as he was exiting his vehicle in his garage. The victim had a gun in his possession and fired it at the suspect. The round went into the suspect's chest and he died fleeing the scene. The homeowner is being treated but is expected to survive.
A toxic PFAS chemical plume has moved into Green Bay. University of Wisconsin researchers traced movement of the chemicals in nearby groundwater and streams. Water samples show the plume is nearly 2.5 miles wide, but it's unknown how far it extends along the bay. The PFAS contamination came from Tyco fire products in Marinette. So far, scientists have detected 17 different PFAS chemicals in the bay. Water samples taken along the shoreline in Marinette found PFAS contaminations of 250 parts per trillion, which is higher than levels detected in previous studies.
Some Northwoods kids are going home with more than homework in their backpacks thanks to a local program. Today, Feed Our Rural Kids, or FORK, announced the FORK Endowment Fund is donating hundreds of meals to the Hope in a Backpack program. Each Friday, Hope in a Backpack provides elementary children experiencing food insecurity a backpack of food for the weekend.
We serve anywhere from 120. We've had up to 175 students per week. The numbers change weekly, and the school staff keep us informed.
In addition to the backpacks with meals, the program provides nutritional information and instructions on how to prepare the meals.
Providing financial support through food donation to a local organization, Hope in a Backpack, and this is a new endeavor we've moved towards where we're going to be supporting other organizations that have the same or similar mission.
Feed Our Rural Kids and Hope in a Backpack encourage people to visit their websites and Facebook pages to volunteer or to make a donation. Finding a place to live in Rhinelander can be quite difficult. Some city residents feel stuck in their current housing, while people looking to move into the Rhinelander can't find a place to live.
But right now, there's an effort to make a small dent in that need for housing by converting a hotel into apartments. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdulkawi went to City Hall to speak to the mayor about the plan.
There's more people looking for housing up here than we have housing stock.
The city of Rhinelander is holding a planning commission hearing in order to see if that problem can be solved.
This would be seeing if a current hotel we have in town is suitable to be converted into apartments, affordable housing.
The Roadway Inn is currently up for sale. Mayor Chris Hanna says the potential buyer wants to help solve what Rhinelander needs.
We have a developer who made an offer to purchase who is looking to convert it into 10 one-bedroom apartments and then 21 studio apartments. So, you know, if this were to happen, we would be 31 more livable units in Rhinelander within the next year or so.
The last major housing development was Hidden Valley on Driscoll Road, which was about 8 years ago. But the city wants to provide a more affordable option.
Prior to that was Cedar Point was more on scale of what this will be from a price point, and that was over 20 years ago. So this is something Rhinelander desperately needs. We haven't seen it in a long time, and I mean, even one apartment more would help our housing situation, but being able to possibly bring in 20 to 30, I think, will really move that needle to help our people.
Reporting in Rhinelander, Mohammed Abdulkawi, Newswatch 12.
New Year's resolutions are in full swing. We'll have some tips on meeting your fitness goals.
Plus, the House of Representatives has hit a snag. We'll explain the problems brewing between Republicans after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty. An answer. Uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Is your bathroom looking old and worn out? Want to update it, but you don't know where to start? Then let BCI Bath and Shower show you how to turn that old bath into an aisle of beauty and functionality. Our residential bathroom solutions provide the best value on the market, and our customer service is second to none. Our cost-effective BCI Bath and Shower family of products has what you need.
Remodeling our bathroom was a big decision for us.
They didn't make a mess out of our house at all. And at the end of the day, we had a beautiful new bathroom. And it was a great experience the whole way through.
We have the best monthly payment programs in the industry, with payments as low as $68 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months. For a limited time, be one of the first 100 callers who schedule a free in-home consultation and receive $500 off.
1-800-908-7527. That's 1-800-908-7527.
Factory trained and certified installers made in the USA and discounts for seniors and military. BCI Bath and Shower, the leader in affordable bathroom products.
Attention homeowners. Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your home worth less than you owe? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to call this number right now. It won't cost you anything to find out if we can help you. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640.
Well, today was interesting. That combination of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow, a big system across the Midwest and Great Lakes right now. We're not done with it yet. It's a very slow mover. It'll take till Thursday evening to get out of here. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so we have several more hours of light snow, freezing drizzle to get through tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. Closer to home right now, so a break in the precipitation across much of north central Wisconsin currently, but here's the low back off to our west, right? That is gaining some intensity now, getting some moisture that will spread back into the area before sunrise tomorrow morning and likely giving us a few messy hours tomorrow with some light to moderate snow at times. Let's walk you through. So here we are tomorrow morning about 7 o'clock or so. That band of heavier blue right across north central Wisconsin. That's moderate snow that will definitely slow you down tomorrow morning. And then notice what it doesn't happen here, right? It doesn't move much throughout the day tomorrow. This is tomorrow evening now, 8 o'clock. Still light snow to moderate snow across the area. And then here we are on Thursday morning. Look what's happening, right? Still some light snow. It takes till Thursday night to finally get out of here, and that's going to give us some more snow. In the meantime, we could use some snow outside today and tomorrow. We didn't get much today, but tomorrow, likely a 2, 3, 4, 5-inch snowfall is on the way. That will look something like this across our area. Again, mostly rain across parts of central and southern Wisconsin today, but we're going to get some snow tomorrow. That before it's all said and done, there'll be a band, especially north and west of Rhinelander, that will have a 3 to 6-inch snowfall with more back west of there. Okay, so it's not just snow, though. It's that freezing rain and sleet in there that's underneath the snow currently. So that's slippery. It's bad news. As you know, you can fall on that stuff. So be careful driving tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. Okay, thus the winter weather advisories are posted. This is the government, your tax dollars saying, hey, it's messy out there. Be careful. And they'll last through tomorrow into tomorrow night. And they could be extended into early parts of Thursday morning. So our forecast ends tonight, though, is that rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow redeveloping across our area tonight, likely before sunrise tomorrow morning, with low temperatures down near 29. And a northeast wind that could gust near 25. There is some ice in the trees now that could shake those trees around just a bit. For tomorrow, it's Wednesday. That freezing rain, sleet, and snow changing over to all snow tomorrow. A few inches are likely, especially north and along Highway 8. Look for a high temperature near 32 with a gusty northeast wind. Lots of dry hours in there tomorrow as well. It's not going to snow or rain all day long. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows the story, right? That wintry mix tomorrow change over to all light snow on Thursday. Friday, 25 for a high. Saturday, 26. Look at Sunday, 25. So all weekend we're dry with temperatures in the mid-20s. Dan?
There are no members in the House of Representatives right now. None of the representatives-elect were sworn in today because Republicans weren't able to agree on a new speaker. Kevin McCarthy received the support of the overwhelming majority of Republicans, but around 20 members voted for someone else. McCarthy can only afford to lose 4 GOP votes because of the party's slim majority in the chamber. Reporting this evening suggests McCarthy will continue to try to become the next speaker. Also this evening, Representative Matt Gaetz, who's been leading the charge against McCarthy, sent a letter to the Capitol architect asking him to remove McCarthy from the Speaker of the House office.
A common New Year's resolution is exercising more, but it can be an uphill battle with winter weather here in Wisconsin. I spoke with an Aspirus doctor on how to get moving even when the weather is frightful.
Feel great today with Jessica Jukic.
Exercise has been very helpful for prevention of heart disease. Exercise has been very helpful in managing depression.
Dr. Carl Larson with the Aspirus Woodruff Clinic says everyone benefits from exercise.
One of the things that we recommend our diabetics is about 3 hours of moderate exercise every week. Now that can be 3 hours all at once, or it could be a half an hour 6 days a week, or it could even be 5 minutes periodically throughout the day.
Dr. Larson recommends getting your heart rate up to 100 during a sweat session.
The biggest difficulties in winter is that it's cold outside and not very comfortable. So there's other things that you can do. You can stay active at your local gym.
He says walking is a great way to get moving because it is low stress on knees, ankles, and other joints.
It might be kids playing in the yard. It might be walking with your friends. The camaraderie sometimes is very helpful.
Bundling up and braving the elements is another way to meet your weekly exercise goals.
I've learned to cross-country ski, and so I'm out with the dogs all the time. Outdoor, indoor doesn't matter that much and stuff. Just doing something is helpful.
Many local sports were canceled today because of the weather, but Northland Pines stayed busy up in Eagle River.
Coming up on Newswatch 12, Serenity Douglas will break down some basketball and hockey for the Eagles, plus a big night for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Get up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of furniture and mattresses must go. Lowest prices around on recliners, sofas, mattresses, and lots more. Slumberland Furniture.
Want an amazing deal? Join the Y. January 1st through January 7th and pay the day. Join January 1st and pay $1. Join January 2nd and pay $2, and so on. We even waive the joiner fee. The YMCA offers fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, indoor pools, and so much more. We have programs and activities for every age. Offer good at the South Wood County YMCA, the YMCA of the Northwoods, the Stephen Point Area YMCA, and the Woodson YMCA. Pay the day starts January 1st. Make 2023 the year you find your Y.
Does this sound familiar? You make the minimum payment, but the balance is still the same. You make a payment a few days late. Here come the late fees, past due notice, and the collection calls. We understand dealing with debt problems is not easy. It is stressful and hard, not only for you, but for your loved ones, your family. You're not alone, but you must understand debt problems only get worse unless you take action. If you owe more than $10,000 in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt, please take a minute and call the number on the screen. Learn about programs that have helped thousands of people get out of debt. Reduce your monthly payments, cut interest, and even settle your debt for a lot less than you owe. Save thousands. Get your life back. Call the number on the screen now. It's a free call, free information, and most importantly, you will have options. Remember, waiting will not make the problem go away. Call us. Our lines are now open.
Up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of merchandise must go. Lowest prices around on mattresses, rugs, bar stools, sectionals, accent chairs, and more at Slumberland Furniture.
Coming up on Newswatch 12 today, we'll have your local area news, weather, and sports.
And some active weather on the way. We'll have snow continuing into Wednesday and Thursday before it backs off on Friday. More when you tune in on your Wednesday from 5 to 7 a.m.
Welcome back. Let's talk sports, specifically girls basketball. After a slight time change due to weather, Mosinee faced off with Northland Pines. Let's start in the first half. Paige Holkowitz gets the check, and she scores immediately, making it 9-8. Now an assist to Caitlin Burrs. She'll make a jumper for Mosinee. Then Caitlin Sell comes charging down court. She misses the layup, but teammate Maddie Wearski gets the rebound and scores. Bear to Fox. She makes an easy two-pointer. Then Skylar Fox again. She'll show off her handles and make a nice floater. A backwards pass to Taylor Jersley, and she scores an impressive layup. Strong assist to Jersley, and she'll go for it. Easy money for her. Mosinee wins this game 58-32. The temperatures are icy, so we're headed to the rink for Pacelli versus Northland Pines. We're starting in the second half. Northland up 2-0. Logan Kromsvogel will have the possession. He has heavy coverage on him, and he'll pass it backwards to teammate Rowan McGee, who'll hit it to the back of the net with ease. Peter Anderson skating down the rink with Pacelli's Joshua Messi. The goalkeeper thinks he knocked it away for the good, but Luke Wessel recovers and sends it back to Anderson, who will score for the Eagles. Northland Pines wins this one 7-1. Switching gears to boys basketball, but specifically Isaiah Dietz from Schwamingen High School. Dietz received his first D2 scholarship offer from Concordia University. St. Paul, the 6'6" small forward, is versatile and can score well from all three levels, such as guarding multiple possessions, rebounds, and assists. Last year, he finished 18.3 points per game, 11.8 rebounds per game, 2.9 average per game, and first team all-conference Marewood North. Congratulations to Isaiah. The Milwaukee Bucks hosted the Washington Wizards at home tonight. This is the second game of a two-game series for the Wizards and the Bucks. The Bucks lost the first game 118-95 on New Year's Day, so they were looking to get back tonight. Last game, Giannis, Drew, and Chris were all out, but tonight, Giannis and Drew were available, and it definitely made a difference. The Wizards were tough in the paint again tonight, keeping it close, trailing by no more than 5 in the entirety of the first quarter. But ultimately, the Bucks beat the Wizards 123-113, and the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, had a career high of 55 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Yesterday night during the Bills versus the Bengals game, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin collapsed and needed immediate CPR. To give a timeline of the events for perspective, Hamlin made the tackle to wide receiver T. Higgins at 8:55. He got up after the tackle but collapsed immediately after. 9:14, medical professionals rushed to the field to administer CPR for 9 minutes while waiting for an ambulance. 9:18, the game was temporarily suspended as players from both teams refused to warm up and were in clear shock. 9:25, Hamlin was taken to the local Cincinnati hospital where he remained in critical condition. At 10:05, the NFL issued a statement postponing the Bills-Bengals game. This morning, it was announced that Damar Hamlin suffered from cardiac arrest and is now sedated. This is a very difficult situation to be in because this was a #1 seed determinative game between each team, but the athletes and Hamlin's family must be thought of first. The NFL released a statement that reads, the NFL continues to be in regular contact with the medical team caring for Damar Hamlin and also the Bills and Bengals organizations and the NFL Players Association. After speaking with both teams and NFLPA leadership, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell informed the clubs today that the Bills-Bengals game will not be resumed this week. The NFL has made no decision regarding the possible resumption of the game at a later date. The league has not made any changes to the Week 18 regular season schedule. We will continue to provide additional information as it becomes available. In light of the most recent events, Damar has received tons of prayers and support during this time, including the Chasing M's Foundation Community Toy Drive GoFundMe that was started by Damar earlier in 2022. The GoFundMe's goal was originally $2,500 and has now raised more than $5.7 million in 24 hours, including Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady donating $10,000, and the donations continue to rise. More after the break.
Save big money in your next project now at Menards. Start a bathroom renovation with a U-Tile shower kit. They look and feel like tile and can be installed easily in just one day. Save big money on Max U-Tile shower kits. Complete the look with Shaw vinyl plank flooring. Choose the look of tile or wood. It's also waterproof and easy to install, making it the perfect choice for your bathroom. Save big money on Shaw flooring now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away.
Alan Jackson has become a part of America's musical landscape and a country music icon over his 25-year music career.
Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee.
Now he delivers a powerful performance featuring songs from his very personal release entitled Precious Memories.
I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my fame and glory. Are you ours in the blood?
Filmed live at the historic Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, this unique DVD captures powerful gospel performances and intimate interviews with Alan, his mother, and his wife as he reflects on his musical journey.
This is my story. This is my song.
If you call now to order this inspirational video, you'll also receive, as a very special bonus, a 2-CD collection featuring 28 classic gospel favorites.
Love lifted me. Love lifted me. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. He lives, he lives, Christ Jesus lives today.
This DVD keepsake is a priceless addition to any music collection, and it can be yours along with this bonus 2-CD collection for the special low price of $29.95 plus shipping and handling. To order, have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen.
When we all get to heaven, what?
Welcome back. Retirement is usually a time to relax and to clear the calendar, but not always.
An Eagle River woman is making from scratch her new career as a small business owner. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has her story.
You wouldn't call Joe Buck's experience at Eagle Baking Company traditional.
It's been a learning experience because before that I never stepped foot in a bakery.
Running a bakery might have been new to her, but you wouldn't be able to tell.
It was a good move.
Joe is the third owner of Eagle Baking Company in downtown Eagle River.
Thank you. Have a sweet day.
Most people would be thinking about retirement, but Joe was just getting started.
Oh, of course. Oh, all kinds of comprehension. Because I never owned a business before. I'm retired. I'm going to be 61 years old this year, and to, give up a comfortable life and to go into something like this is a real challenge.
But nothing was holding her back. Since opening in early 2022, people have reciprocated her excitement, and that's partly thanks to her 3 children and 10 grandchildren who help out, including her son Sean.
I never baked before, never did any kind of baking. I was always in the food industry since I was 14, but never in a bakery.
He's a stand-up comedian by day, but at night he comes to bake. The support Joe has from her family is similar to that of the Eagle River community.
Almost every day somebody comes in and says, I'm so glad you bought this and kept this open. We have missed it.
It wasn't in Joe's plan to own this bakery, but now that she is, she can't imagine any other reality.
I have no future plans of quitting, probably till I die.
Start the new year off right during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event. Don't miss your chance to choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Plus, new inventory is still arriving daily, so you could drive one home today. This season, choose Flex Buy on a 2022 Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% financing for 66 months at your local Ford dealer. And shine bright.
Moments of life are special, and suffering from diabetes should not get in the way. US Med's mission is to find ways to make your diabetes more manageable and more comfortable. You deserve to enjoy life without the constant reminder of living with diabetes. If you monitor with 4 or more tests per day, inject insulin 3 or more times per day, or use an insulin pump, you may qualify to receive a continuous glucose monitor, the latest in diabetes technology. A continuous glucose monitor provides blood sugar readings without uncomfortable finger sticks and alerts you real time to potentially harmful spikes in your blood sugar levels. U.S. Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurance companies. If you're a caretaker for someone who suffers from diabetes or have diabetes yourself and meet these conditions, please call our diabetic specialist now to see if you qualify for your continuous glucose monitor.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you're testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day, injecting insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day and injecting insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call now and learn how to receive your new continuous glucose monitor at little or no out-of-pocket cost.
Well, our friend Serenity is adding to her winter wardrobe. Looks good, Serenity.
Thank you. I got it at Walmart on sale for $21.
What is happening right now?
Yeah.
Very classy.
Are we like,
I was excited
like
about
a sales
it.
station? And you can buy this tie at Walmart, too. No, I do want to mention this. Earlier today, actually earlier a few days ago, Wild Instincts, it's an animal rehab center here in Rhinelander, they released a snowy owl. Let's take a look at that snowy owl. And guys, this is my bucket list animal to see in the wild. I've always wanted to see a snowy owl. I've only seen one owl in my life, and that was just a few weeks ago. Do you guys have any bucket list animals?
Moose.
Giraffe. I've never seen a giraffe.
Okay.
I actually don't even believe that they really
Not
exist.
in the zoo?
No, not even a
Here's a funny story. I was Jeffrey Giraffe one year at Toys R Us.
Oh, that's
For
cute.
Christmas season, I was in a little costume.
For people who don't know, it was Toys R Us.
Toys R Us, right. Kids
It's a shame we only have a minute left, because I would like to spend just a whole episode
No,
on
I would get the suit on and walk around in the hall, and the store.
Pictures tomorrow.
I don't know if I have. Is it? I'll go. Can we check on the weather graphics?
No. Fine.
Hey, we have a break in the precipitation out there right now, but it's still cold, so we could all use the coat, right? Serenity's coat.
Yeah.
There is some more snow backtracking in later on tonight. That will likely be here before sunrise tomorrow, so we do got some more snow to get through. Likely a 1, 2, 3, 4 inch snowfall tomorrow, varying from 1 inch across, say, Portage County to 5 or more inches across portions of Price County. But here's that map, and again, this is not a big snow event, but there's ice out there too, so just be careful. There's some slippery spots that will linger through tomorrow, in fact, into Thursday afternoon.
And some snow boots with some good grip. Serenity, you got them?
Okay, I'm going to show y'all my snow boots next.
Jeez.
Okay, with the next edition of Serenity's Wardrobe tomorrow night. Actually, not tomorrow night. Next week. We'll see you next time on Newswatch 12.
Menke Automotive is your new neighbor in central Wisconsin. So now you've got a friend in the auto business. Menke Automotive prides ourselves on having happy employees, because happy employees make for happy customers. When you need a new Buick, GMC, or Mazda, expert service, precision body work, or just a hot cup of coffee, come in and get to know us at Menke Automotive at the old Fred Miller location on Grand Avenue in Schofield. Menke Automotive, your new neighbors in central Wisconsin.
Stay on top of breaking news and the biggest stories of the day with NBC News Daily. Get in-depth reporting from across the country and around the world, tips to take care of your health and your wallet, and up-to-the-minute local news. NBC News Daily, weekdays on NBC.
This winter, Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg wants you to unleash the Snow Beast. Win a 2023 Ski-Doo Renegade Enduro snowmobile with an enclosed trailer from Anago Yamaha. Then we'll send you to AJ's Walleye Lodge in the UP for 5 days and 4 nights of serious powder. Earn points, rewards, play, and entries. We'll give it away Saturday, January 28th at 9 p.m. Unleash the Snow Beast at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
You've decided to go back to school. Good for you. So, which would you rather do? Get up early, get dressed, drive to college, find a parking spot, walk across campus, only to sit in a giant lecture hall, or earn your degree from home with Independence University.
I have 2 small children, a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old, so the online format and the flexibility was a must.
I could work at my own pace, and I was still able to take care of my kids while going to school.
We'll even provide you with a new laptop and tablet to keep when you graduate, and a personal student success team.
I have had such personalized attention, and it's an online degree.
If I had a question on the coursework, I always got my